plotted to divorce Kevin, and I sacrificed a lot of myself to come out successful on the other side, explains it the best way I can, which will probably make him wish that he never met me in his life. And the girl she is now on blast, Sharina Hudson, appears to have recently unearthed a significant secret concerning Wendy being behind Kevin's collapse. So the narrative simply continues growing thicker with this group. But that's only the beginning of this narrative, as the side piece come baby mama has now revealed that Wendy had been scheming her ex's fall from grace. Since word of his infidelity leaked, isn't it tasty? Here's more to it. Welcome to Hot Topic, Sharina Hudson. Getting out of my car with my money. Oh, good morning, Journey. She'll be almost, I think she'll be 3 next month. Don't you? Good morning, Kelvin. According to Sherry and his current theory, Wendy has been on a mission to destroy Kevin and deprive them of everything he has worked for from the moment she discovered he had cheated on her. Most people would agree with me that it appears a little far-fetched at first glance. But Sharina may actually be onto something, especially because things have been going quite badly for Kevin since the beginning of the year. And for his part, he's blaming Wendy for everything that's happened to him. And he, along with his new sweetheart, don't appear to be going down. Without a fight, I mean I had to. And I knew I've known all right. We were married for almost 22 years. We were together for 25 years. I don't regret the day of meeting him. I don't regret putting up with him for all 25 years, and I cert. And that has nothing to do with him having this baby or him having this side girl for almost 15 years. Wendy's ex-husband first informed a New Jersey court that the monthly payments agreed upon in their divorce abruptly ceased in February 2022. Kevin petitioned the court to appoint Wendy's guardian for her to make payments as contractually required under the MSA and severance agreement. Kevin acknowledged that his livelihood depends on the payments agreed to in their marital settlement agreement. When he filed the court order, I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the Homeowners Association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the Homeowners Association fees are not paid, a foreclosure will soon follow, Kevin stated in his court filing about the home he shares with his baby mama and their love child. My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. Kevin continued in his filing. My life has been greatly effective since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement. All I'm saying, turnabout's a fair game. I'm a fair game player and a straight shooter too, in addition to the various serious financial issues Kevin claimed he was facing. He also claimed he lacked health insurance. The father of two said that he needs hip surgery, which he cannot pay without insurance, and that he suffers from everyday discomfort as a result of his lack of care. The fact that I am unable to maintain my life and pay my debts is really concerning to me. I am unable to pay my payments and maintain my standard of living, given that the prior arrangement between the former couple required the television presenter to pay him. Kevin also claimed that Wendy's guardian never explained why the payments had stopped in the first place. In years of our marriage, I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat. The first time I found out was while I was pregnant with our son. On bed rest, this along with several other things that have come up in the last few months are some of the reasons Sharina has been sticking to her story that Wendy plotted for things to get to this point for them. And there are some other parts of this story that actually support that claim. But we'll get to that in a minute. Wendy's counsel stated in her defense against Kevin and Sharina's demand for reimbursement that the former TV personality had not received income from The Wendy Williams Show since October of 2021, only 1 month into her long absence. On October 15, 2021, plaintiff was informed that her contract was being suspended and that no compensation shall accrue or be payable to the plaintiff for the duration of the plaintiff's disability and incapacity. When his lawyer wrote the divorce settlement agreement signed by the former talk show presenter and Kevin, In January 2020 was cited by her attorney. Wendy's lawyer went on to say that her client did not receive a paycheck from the production, and that she now has no other television show being aired in providing her any cash, let alone an equivalent compensation. Kevin became an ass, for lack of a better word. The more successful I got, and he got, and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became. He used his good credit to purchase property that he chose to wine and dine his extramarital affairs. Wendy's absence from her program began in September at the start of her fall 2021 season, and she was hospitalized a few days later for a psychiatric evaluation. Wendy was reportedly paid $10 million each year for The Wendy Williams Show, or $55,000 per episode, according to Sharina's version of events, when he planned the entire affair from the beginning. And given that Wendy has admitted to being rather devious in the past, it doesn't seem too far-fetched that she had this all planned. On the other hand, most people would say that if she did plan this out, she was largely within her rights. After all, Sharina did abduct her husband, so what better way to punish them than to cut off their money? This girl wasn't the only one. She just happens to be the one who kept his baby. Yeah, I said kept his baby because from what Mr. Hunter told me on the night that she was with this new baby journey and her family and whatnot down south. He was with me begging for forgiveness. Wendy, it turns out, may not have had anything to do with Kevin's cash cow drying away. Wendy ran into some difficulties with her bank, according to previously revealed data, as Wells Fargo blocked her accounts in January 2022. Amid worries that Wendy was of unsound mind, and the bank suspected financial exploitation, dementia, or improper influence. Wendy allegedly spent 2 months in Malibu, California treatment for serious alcoholism later last year before entering treatment for severe alcoholism in August. The anchor, who had previously stated she was sober, had a number of public episodes with alcohol. Alcohol has been a real struggle for her over the past several years. She is battling severe alcohol abuse, mixed with serious health issues. That's according to an individual close to the actress, who also disclosed when he spent time in rehab she was being treated for severe alcohol abuse. She continued, saying she has had numerous doctors who have told her for years, if you drink, you'll die. She never really wanted to stop, and the people around her in New York allowed her to keep drinking. Aside from the fact that she's effectively locked out of her money, she's also been battling with long-term health issues, which have now evolved into larger and more serious financial issues. Wendy was gone for the entirety of her final season of The Wendy Williams Show, as revealed by her lawyer, but there has been little press on why she was absent, as most people